MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's the focus for them as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Charlie Morton will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I'm looking at Jung Ho Gung. This guy came over from Korea, and he was a shortstop there, and you didn't know how was he going to play in the middle of the diamond here in the big leagues. Got hurt, moved to the corner, and really solidified himself as a big league bona fide defender.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bregman moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And the recovery won't be in time to get him at third, and that ought to be scored as a passed ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer on the run. And that retires the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Anderson has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there, feel good about your pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 this inning. Jung Ho Kang is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Yelich. And that's the 3rd out. Ready now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Bryce Harper.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it, and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the Astros.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's Adrian now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a line drive. Runners are at first and third with none out. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Alex Bregman becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
So striding forward now, Giovanni Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Harper will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Altuve is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 come. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Springer has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor is right there. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance. George Springer. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The left fielder, number 2.
Alex Bregman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a liner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. At the plate, Carlos Santana, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in now, Giovanni Soto. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Harper giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 16,
Stepping up now, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Toward the line now is Harper, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ground ball right side. Throw won't get him.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. It just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Carlos Correa comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for the base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Jordan Walden answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. From the belt, kicks and deals. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And he is in there.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Fouled back. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Adrian Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's in there. Base hit. Gunn is on his way home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. They nearly back. Here is 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. Houston leads this one 8-0. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Jason Kipnis is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Gone. He's under it, no problem. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Here's Mookie Betts. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. One and one now to Encarnacion. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Ball two now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a two-run double.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
2-0.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Carlos Santana would be next. That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Here it is on 3-1. Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one runs up high, ball one. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready once again, Josh Reddick. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Grounded weakly to the right side. Kipnis fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Next for the Astros.
Now at the plate, Giovanni Soto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Too low, 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is full.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Digging in for more, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. To short. Correa gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Second base for number 20.
Ready for another chance. Jason Kipnis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Steve Carrillo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer on the run. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over as Chris Medlin will go to work.
Chris Medlin.
Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 1, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again.
Correa.
Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Sanchez waits on it, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Josh Edgen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
66.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bregman is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
1 ball, no strike.
Up and in for ball 1. Right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Carlos Santana now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. Base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the 1st out.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
That's a ball.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Medlin, a look to first, a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch, inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Pitch is high, the throw.
He's in there.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready now, Giovanni Soto. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lays off, 2-2 now.
2-2's the count.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Astros. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
The 0-1 on its way. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Kyle Crockett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Kyle Crockett.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Once again a 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Carson Smith comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Smith.
Here's Carlos Correa now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day, and he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now both runners on the move, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding a runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
Jung-Ho Kang swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. First and second here with nobody out. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Full count now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Standing in, Adrian Gonzalez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Astros 10 and the Indians 5. Michael Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. High in the air into shallow left center. Bregman giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. The throw pulls Gonzalez off the base, and I think that's going to be a throwing error.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Bryce Harper is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Houston trail in this series 3-1. Cody Anderson was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.